my team and I just recently lifted our price target on Lululemon to $260. We've kept our outperform rating, which is our equivalent of a buy. But the real key we made here, and I think this will work well to the point you're making, is that given the massive move in Lululemon and prospects now for modestly more challenging comparisons, we told our clients is yes, we continue to like Lululemon. We think the stock continues to grind higher from here, but the move up is likely to be less linear than it has been. And I think that's exactly what we're seeing. Now, I don't want to make too much of this 4% pre-market decline after what was a really nice third quarter, but I think that's what's happening. The market's looking at this and saying, yes, third quarter results were really strong. The fourth quarter guidance was a tad soft, and the stock is now down 4% pre-market.
Well, so what does that tell you about expectations for Lululemon if they just barely moderate their outlook for the fourth quarter and you see the stock plummet 4%?
Well, look, I mean, this is a name, and I want to almost separate my comments in two. Lululemon fundamentally is performing extraordinarily well. Okay, there's a lot of momentum behind this brand, behind this company. They're pushing into the men's business. They're pushing internationally. There's still a lot of opportunity in their core markets. Fundamentally, it's performing very, very well. But the risk to this stock, is not just the move up it's had, but the multiple at which it trades. So I talk to our clients, we're saying we were cognizant of that. If any, this is a stock that if anything were to crack, to break, that multiple could come under pressure. I don't think that's happening right now. I think the momentum in the business is really strong.
This is a business that has really innovated for retail, especially, and it shows. I mean, the stock is up 90% this year, way outperforming the other retailers in terms of Wall Street. When you look at what's going to be required for continued innovation, because you said you don't think it's going to keep going in this linear move, what are the challenges here for Lululemon to stay ahead and still to give some real stiff competition to the Nikes of the world, to the Under Armours and the like?
Well, look, I mean, the real key, and I think that's a great question, and it really speaks to the power of Lululemon. It's the product. I was spent a lot of time in their stores just over the recent Black Friday holiday. Their product is phenomenal. And with that, and just the feel of that product, the wearability of that product, and what that does, that allows Lululemon then to charge a higher price for that product. Look, their items are not inexpensive, right? But they're so high quality, the consumer is willing to sort of say pay up for that product, and that I think that's the real key, and that's what's allowing Lululemon to push into these markets like men's, which would historically not be something that a yoga company, what historically has been a yoga company, could do.
Are you surprised too by its appeal across generations?
I am. I've got two younger daughters. They love it.
So you're shopping. You're shopping at this store with your daughters.
I am. They love it, especially when I'm paying for it. But I mean, I think that the appeal across generations really says something.